My child, listen carefully to me right now. I want to show you a deeper meaning behind parts of your journey that you once thought did not matter. I will reveal 7 clear moments when I stepped into your life. 7 times I tried to protect you, keep you from pain, and direct your steps. You did not fail spiritually because you could not recognize my presence. You simply did not understand why I was moving the way I was. What looked like ordinary events were actually my loving attempts to keep you safe. Your heart was heavy. Your focus was divided. Your understanding was clouded. And because of that, my quiet direction became lost inside the noise around you. The last of these important moments has now passed. This is why I am speaking so plainly to you today, my beloved child. The first time I came close was through a quiet feeling inside you, a feeling you tried to push away. You sensed it, a small movement within, a gentle pull deep inside asking you to stop and consider another direction. A soft thought appeared telling you something was not right, but you ignored it. Life around you felt too demanding, too rushed, too filled with duties. You told yourself it was only stress or tiredness, but that was my presence. That was my voice warning you before trouble started. I could see what you could not. I knew what was coming. I wanted to draw you nearer, hold your attention, and protect you from what was approaching. But you did not know it was me, so you kept moving. The second time I stepped in was during that delay that caused you so much frustration. A road you wanted to take suddenly closed. An opportunity you expected disappeared. Something you hoped to receive slipped away. You felt disappointed, confused, even hurt. You asked why it happened that way. You thought the delay was punishment for something you had done wrong. But it was not punishment. It was protection. I closed that path because I knew it would weaken you inside. I removed that opportunity because it would have drained your spirit. You saw rejection, but I saw rescue. I wanted to keep you from walking into danger that was ahead. But because you could not see what was coming, you treated the delay like a mistake instead of a protective signal from me. My precious child, the third time I spoke was through a picture you quickly forgot. A dream that left you uneasy. A dream that felt like a warning. A dream that made you wake with your heart beating fast. You sensed that it mattered, but you brushed it aside. You filled your mind with other things. You told yourself it meant nothing. But that image was me showing you what was happening beyond what you could see, revealing what your natural eyes could not understand. I was trying to reach you during the only time your mind was quiet enough to notice me. But you woke up, returned to your daily life, and the dream slowly disappeared from your thoughts. It was my voice speaking through images, trying to protect you from what was drawing near. The fourth time I reached for you was when I moved a certain person away from your path. Someone you believed you could not live without. Someone you imagined would stay beside you forever. Someone who gave you comfort, belonging, or excitement. You held tightly to them. Yet their presence was quietly weakening your spirit. You wanted them near, but they were not connected to the direction I had for you. Without realizing it, they were slowly pulling you farther from me. I could not allow that to continue. So I led them away from your life, not to hurt you, but to protect you. You cried. You questioned me. You wondered why that relationship ended so suddenly. But my child, that separation was a direct act of my care. I removed what would eventually have caused you deep harm. You felt abandoned, but in truth you were being protected. The fifth time I spoke to you was during the deep sadness that made you feel completely broken. In that season when everything inside you seemed to collapse, when the pain was too deep to explain and too heavy to carry alone, that sorrow was not sent by me to wound you. It was part of releasing what could no longer remain. I allowed that pain, my beloved, because sometimes deep hardship becomes the only thing strong enough to bring a wandering heart back toward me. In your weakest place, you reached for me with an honesty you had not known before. I was drawing you through your tears, through your cries, through the deep pain inside you. I was bringing you nearer, while everything else around you seemed to be falling apart. That deep sorrow was not proof that you had been abandoned. It was an invitation to find comfort in my arms. The sixth time I spoke was through that sudden heaviness that came over you without explanation. That strong pressure you could not understand. That inner weight that made you feel something was wrong, even though you could not name the reason. That burden was not weakness. It was a clear warning. Your spirit was sensing a spiritual challenge coming closer. Trouble was forming. An enemy was preparing to move, and your spirit understood before your mind could make sense of it. I spoke softly to you in that moment. I called you closer, my child, asking you to seek me, stay aware, and remain watchful. But the demands of everyday life kept pulling your focus somewhere else, and you did not understand that the deep heaviness was my call to bring you into protection. And the seventh time I tried to gain your attention was through a quiet thought you missed, because everything around you was too loud. That gentle voice said, "Turn your attention back to me now. This direction cannot continue." It was soft, but you delayed, telling yourself you would seek me later. You would slow down later. You would truly listen later, but later never came. You did not turn from me because you were stubborn. You were overwhelmed. You did not ignore me because your heart was rebellious. You were hurting. You did not wander on purpose. You were tired, confused, uncertain, and carrying too much. But my child, this seventh direct call was the final gentle warning before I needed to speak with greater clarity. And that is why I am speaking with such clear purpose now. Those 7 calls were met with hesitation, distraction, or misunderstanding, and the challenges before you cannot be faced safely without my guidance. The special path I prepared for you, my child, matters too much to be lost. What is inside your spirit is too important to me. Your soul is too precious for me to remain quiet. You once believed some events happened only by chance, but those moments were my protective hand reaching toward you. Every pause, every delay, every closed door, every warning, all of them were signs of my guidance quietly moving through your life. But this message comes differently now. It is clear. It cannot be mistaken. It asks for your attention now. My child, hear me. This moment gives you a chance for clear understanding, a change of direction, and steady strength. I will not allow you to move into what is approaching without being prepared. Stay near me. Let my words enter your heart. This is the moment I have been waiting for. And before I show you what comes next, understand this clearly. My child, what reaches the heart is meant to be considered deeply, because true response begins when what you have heard becomes something you consciously choose to carry into your actions. My precious child, I am asking you now to do something that moves beyond words into action. Place a portion of your provision on the stone altar of this ministry as a living covenant of trust. Let what you release from your hand be the proof that you believe my hand will provide. This is not a transaction but a declaration, a holy act that says, I trust the giver more than the gift. Press your seed into the soil of this kingdom work, and watch as the harvest that has been waiting behind the dam of your release comes flooding through the vaults of heaven in response to surrendered hands. Open yours and see what I am holding for you on the other side. Now stay close, because there is still something important I need you to understand about what is approaching. My beloved child, gather every bit of quietness you can find inside and listen. I must now tell you why this particular moment carries a weight, unlike what you have known before. This is not only another message. This is more than simple comfort, my beloved one. These words come with deep and immediate purpose, with my full attention placed upon them. I am speaking because a serious challenge is coming closer. Something you cannot avoid through your own strength. Something your own wisdom cannot move around. I am not speaking to frighten you, and I do not want you to panic. I tell you this to prepare your spirit, to give you shelter, and to bring you back into true alignment before these trials arrive. My voice has become firmer because what is ahead is close. My words are clear because there is little time. You have already felt pressure increasing around you, my precious child, even if you could not explain where it came from. A heaviness rested upon your spirit that you dismissed as simple emotion. A tiredness remained that sleep could not remove. Small concerns suddenly felt larger than before, things that once would not have bothered you. Your peace started fading. Doubt began clouding your thoughts. These feelings were not random, my precious child. They were signs. Signs that things were changing in the unseen. Signs that something important was coming nearer. Signs that opposition was gathering strength. I saw its shape long before you felt it near you. I watched the darkness begin to gather. I saw the trap being prepared. I saw the openings through which the enemy wanted to enter your life. And I could not remain silent. Ignoring my guidance carries serious effects for your spirit, my child. Not because I am punishing you, but because when you walk without my direction, you leave yourself exposed. When you move ahead without listening, you step beyond the covering that keeps you safe. When you choose a road separate from me, you enter ground that was not meant for your feet. And when danger is near, even small movements away from my path can become wide openings the enemy tries to use. That is why my words are coming now, not like a whisper or a suggestion, but with a clarity your spirit cannot ignore. Take this as an important call, not because my love has limits, but because the season has changed. What is ahead cannot be faced with casual faith or an occasional search for me. You cannot drift carelessly and endure what is coming. You cannot remain inconsistent, distracted, numb, or distant from me and still expect to overcome what lies ahead. What is rising requires your full attention, your complete willingness to follow, your clear understanding, and your steady connection with me. You cannot afford to ignore me now. I am not angry with you. My beloved, I am longing for you to come closer. I am not disappointed. I am watching carefully over you. I am not condemning you. I am calling you back towards safety. You are mine, and I will not let you walk into darkness without understanding what is there. I will not stand aside while your spirit is crushed by burdens that could have been avoided. I will not watch you step into a trap that my guidance could have removed from your road. I will not allow the enemy to steal what I prepared for you simply because your attention was somewhere else. This is why these words feel stronger, heavier, and more serious. My presence is actively involved. You must understand that divine warnings are blessings. They are not meant to shame you but to preserve you. When I speak with urgency, it means the season is changing. It means a point of decision is near. It means your choice will open different paths. It means the steps you take now carry great meaning in the unseen realm. If you ignore my voice again, you may regret missing this important moment. Not because I will leave you, but because you may encounter trouble I was trying to protect you from. The enemy has watched you carefully. He sees your exhaustion. He knows your feelings of emptiness. He understands your doubts about yourself. He knows which people influence you. He understands which temptations pull at you. He sees the wounds still hurting inside you. And he is preparing to strike where you feel most exposed. But I am showing you his plan before it happens. I am revealing the danger before it reaches you. I am giving you the warning before the impact comes. Yet if you refuse to listen, if you turn away from these words again, you may walk directly into what I have been trying to keep away from you. Your spirit has been drifting, my precious child, not because you wanted to leave me, but because the pressures of life scattered your attention. You have felt overwhelmed, not because you are weak, but because your spirit has carried battles too heavy for one heart. You have felt numb, not because you stopped caring, but because you have been surviving instead of truly resting. But a drifting heart cannot easily sense danger. A tired spirit cannot clearly recognize the enemy. A numb soul cannot easily notice warnings. You have reached a place where quiet whispers are no longer enough. This is why my voice sounds different. This is why the urgency has become stronger. This is why my presence feels more noticeable, more powerful, more direct. This is not a moment for casual thinking. You are standing close to a major spiritual change. What happens next depends on whether you listen or delay. Two different paths are before you. One carries protection, clear understanding, progress, and covering. The other carries confusion, sorrow, deep pain, and unnecessary hardship. And you cannot afford to choose without seeing clearly. I do not warn you because I expect the darkest result. I warn you because I see the danger perfectly. But understand this too, my beloved one. My love surrounds every warning. My tenderness lives inside every difficult truth I tell you. I reveal danger because I care deeply. I speak urgently because I refuse to give you up. I lead you because the purpose of your life matters greatly to me. I step into your world because I can see what your natural eyes cannot see. My warnings are not rejection. They are protection. My clear words are not proof that I am displeased. They are a covering. My urgency is not about punishment. It is love in its strongest and purest form. You are mine, my precious one. I will not let you walk blindly into darkness without knowing what waits there. You are mine. I will not allow you to fall into the deceiver's trap without reaching toward you. You are mine. I will do whatever is needed to gain your attention if necessary. You are mine. I will not leave you even when you have lost hope in yourself. You are mine. No danger forming against you can overcome you if you listen to me now. Listen carefully, my child. This is an important turning point in your life. This is the moment where a choice must be made. This is the final clear warning before circumstances begin to change. I am beside you. I am giving you this urgent direction. I am watching over you, my child. I am ready to guide you safely through everything ahead if you remain near me. Hear me now, my beloved one, because I must show you the danger gathering around you, a danger your human eyes cannot see. This threat has been forming quietly, one piece at a time, waiting for the moment when you are most vulnerable. I am not speaking to create fear, but to awaken your spirit. My words are not meant to alarm you, but to give you understanding. Something has shifted in the unseen realm, and a disturbance has started surrounding your life. If you do not pay attention to my voice now, if you do not listen with your whole heart, you may walk straight into a situation designed to disturb your inner peace, cloud your true purpose, and slow your progress. This is not a small challenge. It is not a temporary difficulty. It is not something you can simply push through like other things you have faced. This is targeted opposition, careful and intentional, aimed directly at your weak places, shaped around your old wounds, and fitted to your most sensitive areas. The deceiver has begun a plan to weaken you. He understands what will happen if you rise. If you follow my direction and walk in the path I prepared, he fears who you are becoming. He fears the strength growing within you. He fears the purpose beginning to awaken inside your spirit. That is why he moves with careful planning, not careless disorder. My child, pressure is increasing around you. You have already sensed small signs of it, even if you could not give them a name. The sudden heaviness inside you, the unsettled feelings, the unexpected confusion, the feeling that your strength is fading, the uneasiness whispering lies, the thoughts that make you question your ability, doubt your value, and distrust your own decisions. These are not signs that you are weak. They are signs of spiritual conflict. You are not falling apart. You are being specifically opposed, and I am bringing this opposition into the light so that it cannot surprise you. Temptations have become stronger too, my beloved, not only temptations to do wrong, but temptations to quit, temptations to isolate yourself, temptations to accept less than what was prepared for you, temptations to enter relationships that do not fit your purpose, temptations to keep your wisdom hidden, temptations to return to old habits that once hurt you. These pulls often become stronger when you are drawing close to the path meant for you. The deceiver offers false comfort to pull your attention away from the true healing I am ready to give you. He puts familiar roads in front of you, hoping you will move backward instead of ahead. But I am leading you somewhere greater. I am moving you away from patterns that once emptied you. I am leading you away from habits that once kept you trapped. I am leading you away from beliefs that never belonged inside your spirit. Certain people have also started coming closer as part of this disturbance. Some have already revealed themselves. People who speak gently while hiding what they really want. People who bring excitement but no stability. People who appear harmless but carry hidden danger. People who take more than they give. People who deepen your wounds instead of helping them heal. The deceiver often works through people when he wants to block someone's purpose. He knows your heart is soft, that you feel deeply, and that you desire real connection. So he sends false comfort wearing the appearance of reassurance. Be alert, my precious child. Not everyone approaching you in this season comes from me. Some may come to drain your strength, divide your focus, interrupt your progress, or pull you away from your direction. Emotional traps are also forming around you, my child. Traps that look like simple tiredness, feeling overwhelmed, needing a break, or feeling unsure. Yet beneath those feelings, the deceiver tries to tighten a net meant to draw you into hopelessness, fear, emotional collapse, or spiritual numbness. He wants to catch you when you are not paying attention. He wants you to drift little by little, so you do not recognize the danger until you feel trapped. He wants you to doubt your value. He wants you to forget that I am near. He wants to turn your emotions into lies you begin accepting about yourself. But you are not facing this alone. I am exposing every trap before it closes around you. Hidden lies are also moving quietly, my precious one. Silent thoughts whispered within you. Thoughts that sound like your own voice. Thoughts that appear reasonable. Thoughts that feel familiar. Thoughts saying you are not enough, nothing will improve. I am far away. You are losing yourself. You are truly alone. Nobody understands you. You are failing. You are behind where you should be. These lies were planted slowly and deliberately, hoping you would begin accepting them over time. But my precious one, those thoughts do not come from me. They come from the darkness trying to cloud your mind so that you cannot recognize who you truly are. The deceiver has watched you closely, my child. He knows you are most exposed when you feel alone. He knows discouragement rises when you feel unseen. He knows fear grows when you do not know what is coming. He knows tiredness weakens your defenses. He has watched your habits. He has noticed your wounds. He has waited for the moments when you are most exhausted, when you are most distracted, when your thoughts are most confused. That is when he tries to move. That is why I could not continue whispering. I needed to call you clearly. That is why I could not delay. I needed to come now. That is why I am speaking with this intensity. You are standing in a dangerous spiritual place, my beloved one, and you may not even recognize it, but I do. I see everything happening in the unseen realm. Declare, I believe if you have faith. Come close now, my beloved, and listen carefully to what I am about to tell you. It matters that you receive these words completely. Perhaps recently you have looked at yourself and wondered whether my heart toward you is still the same. Whether the love I carry for you could truly remain unchanged. Whether the distance you have felt between us has become too great to cross. And quietly you have asked yourself, would I still be welcome now after everything that has happened? And this is my clear and unchanging answer. You are still the one I chose for myself. I did not choose you because you were perfect. I did not call you because you always made the right choices. I chose you already knowing every difficult road you would travel, every fall you would experience, every moment you would believe you had failed. Knowing all of that, I still chose you. My decision concerning you has not changed, and it never will. From the beginning, before you ever took your first breath in this world, I already knew you deeply. I did not begin seeing you as precious only after watching how your life unfolded. I did not compare your strengths with your struggles. I did not place conditions upon the purpose I put inside you. I chose you while fully knowing every moment ahead. Your joyful days, your failures, your confusion, your silence. None of it made me hesitate. None of it surprised me. Knowing everything, I still said, this one belongs to me. You have measured yourself by your lowest moments. You have allowed the weight of old mistakes to shape how you see yourself. You have looked back at seasons when you felt distant from me and wondered whether those seasons erased what I first intended for you. They did not. I never removed your name. I never searched for someone else to replace you. I never stopped calling you mine. Even while you wandered, my presence remained over your life. I was not standing far away waiting for you to repair yourself. I stayed with you through the difficult places, gently reminding you who you really were, even when you could not clearly hear me. You believed I left when you moved away, but the truth is that I came closer. I did not withdraw. I protected what you believed you had lost. I covered what you believed had been destroyed. You see yourself through the lens of delays and unexpected turns. I see you through the lens of what I designed from the beginning. The purpose I placed within you did not disappear when your spirit became tired. The direction I spoke over your life did not vanish when things became heavy. It remains. It is alive. And now I am bringing it forward again. Not because I am giving you an entirely new beginning, but because the first calling was never taken away. I know every road you have traveled. I know the things you have tried to push out of your memory. I know the moments you wish you could hide from me. But I also know who you are underneath all those moments. I know the gentle heart you protected because you were afraid of being hurt. I know the kindness that still rises within you when life becomes quiet. I know the strength it took simply to survive when you were not thriving. And I see value in all of it. You do not need to explain to me why you kept your distance. I do not require you to apologize before I begin restoring. My love does not wait until you have made everything right. It meets you inside your pain. It meets you while you are still unsure whether you are allowed to hope again. This is what my grace does. It moves first. It reaches toward you before you even understand how to answer. And now we are here, just you and me. And I am not staring at what happened before. I am looking at your heart right now. Still open, still searching, still mine. You were never gone from my thoughts. Even when you forgot how to come toward me. Even when you stopped believing you mattered. I remained near, not condemning you but understanding you. I saw every tear you refused to let fall. I heard every question you buried under distraction. And I waited not with impatience but with steady love. I waited because I knew this moment would arrive. This softening, this remembering, this turning toward me again. And now I want you to understand something that will change how you move from this point forward. My choosing of you was not only something that happened long ago. You are still chosen. It is true now. Still active, still permanent. You are not working to earn your place again. You are living from a place that was never removed from you. That is why your spirit still responds when I speak. That is why you feel me near even after believing you had gone too far. It is because your place was never taken away. You were hurting, and now I am caring for that wound. Let go of the belief that you have wasted too much time. Release the heaviness you have been carrying. Let go of the fear that I continued without you. I did not. My goodness keeps reminding you who you are until you remember that it was never erased. You are still able to know joy, still worthy of peace, still chosen for good things, still carrying kindness, still able to carry light after everything difficult you have faced. You are not what your pain told you that you were. You are who I continue declaring you to be. Lift your head again. Not because you earned permission, but because you belong here. Come back into my presence. Not like a stranger visiting, but like someone who never lost their home. Let the false stories fall away like dust. Let the burden of shame drop from your shoulders. Let me remind you what has always remained true. You are still the one I chose. And I did not choose you without knowing. I chose you knowing everything. And that choice remains. You have spent so much time thinking that my love for you could easily break, that my choice depended upon your behavior. That one wrong decision, one quiet season, or one hidden question might cause me to change my mind. But allow this truth to settle deep inside you. I chose you knowing every part of you, not only the version you show other people, not only the moments when you did well. I saw everything, your doubts, your shame, the moments when you wanted to stop, the questions you asked quietly, the parts of your life you wished I could not see. I saw every one of them. I knew the road you would travel before you ever walked it, and I still said yes to you. You were never chosen because you were free from mistakes. You were chosen because of how I created you, because of the purpose I placed deep inside you before your first breath. This was not accidental. It was not random. There was nothing careless about the moment I wove your identity together with purpose and called it good. I knew who you would become. I knew what weight you would carry. I knew how the world would try to give you other names, limit you, and make you feel small. But I also knew how I would keep calling you back. Back to truth. Back to belonging. Back to me. And now you are standing closer than you understand. Something inside you responded before your mind could fully understand why. That feeling you notice, that gentle pull, is recognition. Your deepest self is remembering what it means to be chosen. Not because of what you accomplish, but simply because you are here, fully known and still wanted. My dear child, I see those moments when you feel like you are too much, or perhaps not enough. I know the pain of feeling left outside, of believing people turned away when you needed closeness. That hurt taught you to pull back, stay quiet, and find safety by remaining unnoticed. But hear my voice now. There is no judgment in it, only comfort. I have never moved away from you. I have always remained close, speaking your name, even when your pain sounded louder than my quiet comfort. You were not created to hide yourself. You were never meant to believe my love is something you must work endlessly to earn. My love does not depend upon what you accomplish for me. It exists because you are mine. I chose you knowing every road you would walk. I chose you knowing there would be seasons when trusting me felt difficult, and receiving my love felt impossible. And I still chose you. Let this truth go deep inside you. Let it silence the voice that says you have gone too far, or that you somehow must earn your way back. You do not need to repair everything you think is broken before you can belong. My acceptance of you is not fragile. It rests fully upon my decision. A decision I made concerning you long ago. I chose you so your life could carry my light. I chose you so I could walk beside you, showing you what real love feels like and reminding you that you were never too far, too late, or too wounded for me. Nothing about your journey makes you unworthy of the road I prepared for you. The moments when you felt weak did not make me step away. They drew me closer. You have wondered whether you missed what I prepared for you, whether too much time has passed, whether your wrong turns cost you everything. In quiet moments you have asked, is what you placed inside me still there? Yes, my child, the purpose I put inside you is still alive. It did not disappear when your confidence disappeared. It did not leave when you felt lost. It has only been waiting, not for you to become perfect, but for you to turn your face toward me again. It waits for you to lift your eyes and believe, even for one moment, that the story is not finished, that you are not finished. And that moment is now. And as you stand in this moment, do not rush past what has awakened inside you. Let what you have heard settle deeply, because sometimes the next step begins when understanding becomes a willing response. Now I ask you to answer me with more than words. Take what is already in your hand, your provision, your seed, and place it before me on the altar. Just as a farmer places precious seed into the ground, believing it will grow, trust me with what you sow. Let your offering become a declaration that you belong to the God who multiplies every gift offered in faith. Place your seed where your faith stands and watch heaven answer. Now carry that same openness with you as I show you why the road ahead was prepared with every part of your journey already known. What I prepared for you was never built upon changing emotions or outward success. It was built upon my complete knowledge of you. I knew who you were. I knew what struggles you would meet. I knew how your spirit would be tested and strengthened. And I still designed your path forward with every part of you included. Not only the parts you call strong, but the parts you think are broken as well. The days when you are full of strength and the days when all you can give is one quiet yes. I can work with every part of it. I am working with it now. You may not know how to begin again. That is all right. You are not starting from nothing. You are starting with the simple choice to turn toward me, with honesty, with release. This is always where the road ahead begins becoming clear. You thought you needed everything figured out, or that you needed to rebuild everything you believed you lost before I could use you for something good. But I do not search for people who have everything perfectly together. I work through people who are willing, honest, and ready to show up. That is who you are in this moment. And that is enough. Let me remind you what is already inside you. The tenderness you once believed made you weak. It is what helps people trust you. The wounds you tried to hide. They have prepared you to understand pain deeply. The sensitivity you once disliked. It is part of how your spirit recognizes my voice. The seasons you thought were wasted. They were quiet seasons, necessary seasons, building strength beneath what could be seen. Nothing we walked through together was meaningless. Not one tear, not one delay. Every moment has been gathered and carries value. You did not lose your time. First, make all things new. What you believe you missed, I have already prepared to bring forward at the proper time. You do not need to return to every past moment and repair it. You only need to return to me. And now that you have, we continue forward together. Not from the beginning, but from where you are standing now. The wisdom you have today, the gentleness, the depth, these were not inside you in the same way before, but they are here now. And because of that, what lies ahead can be richer, deeper, and more meaningful than what you knew before. I am not asking you to build something large that impresses people. I am asking you to remain close to me, to live honestly, and carry my light into every place you enter, not through force, but through peace. This is what the true path I prepared for you looks like. It is not about noise or attention. It is about quiet influence, and you will begin noticing it happen. Not because you are forcing yourself to work harder, but because you are walking beside me. People will notice a calm steadiness around you. They will approach you differently and ask deeper questions. They will want to remain near you, even when they cannot explain why. This is what it looks like when someone lives inside the path I prepared. It is not always loud. It is not always noticed by everyone. But it carries great strength because it comes from me. If doubt begins asking whether you might fall again, no, I will make my presence clearer. If you lose your balance, I am still exactly where you are. I do not move away. The purpose for which I placed you here, the way I formed you, cannot be ruined. I do not change how I created you simply because you sometimes walked another road. My gentle care makes your true identity stronger. You have not lost everything, and you do not need to begin from nothing. You are moving forward from a stronger place now, with true strength growing inside you. Seeing me more clearly and seeing yourself more clearly too. Do not watch how quickly others are moving and judge your own pace. Do not compare your road with the special way I guide someone else. Keep your eyes upon the road I gave you. Trust what I placed in your hands. It was made for you. It fits the life you are living, the way you express who you are, and the steps only you can take. This journey belongs to you. No one else carries exactly what I placed under your care. You may think it is small, but watch what I will do with it. Watch how I increase what you offer me. Watch how I bring life back even to things you believed had ended. So move forward even if you feel unsure. Speak what has been stirring inside your heart. Share what you once kept hidden. Reach toward what once seemed impossible. You are not walking this road alone. I am not simply sending you forward. I am beside you through every step. My spirit will guide you. My favor will hold you. My presence will keep gently reminding you again and again, you are still the one I chose. And the purpose I placed within you is still alive. You can move forward now without pressure. The heaviness you carried, the inner demand to prove yourself, the need to make every detail perfect, the constant feeling that you were falling short. None of that came from me. You were never meant to carry those things. They were never the foundation of the path I gave you. You were never meant to hold what only my spirit can carry. You learned to measure your value by what you produced, by how much other people approved, by whether your work was noticed or praised. I saw all of it. I saw how it kept you from truly resting. I saw how it made you question whether you were failing, even while you were doing what was right. I saw how you covered your joy with tiredness and called that service. But I never told you to rush your way into the life I prepared. I never asked you to wear yourself down, trying to achieve something I never told you to achieve. My invitation has always been simple. Walk beside me, not racing ahead, not chasing after your value, simply walking together, heart open, steps steady, breathing freely. That is where real joy lives. That is where clarity begins arriving without force. That is where the deepest part of you remembers that life with me is not mainly about doing. It is about being here with me. And now I am asking you to believe that it really is safe to live this way, gently, honestly, fully, without forcing, without comparing yourself to anyone else, without believing every day must prove great progress. Some days will be quiet. Some days will move slowly. But while things are quiet, I am still working. While the pace is slow, I am still moving you forward. Growth with me is not always visible from the outside. Much of it happens quietly, hidden, settling deep inside. You are not doing nothing when you pause. You are acting wisely. You are moving with the natural rhythm of my goodness. Release the thoughts telling you that stopping is dangerous. That if you stop forcing progress, you will fall behind. That if you stop controlling everything, you will lose what you have. Those thoughts do not come from me. They come from fear, not from my love. I do not rush what I am building. I do not force what I am bringing to life. I do not shame you while I am making you new. Who you are right now, walking beside me, is not behind. You are exactly where you need to be. And the pace at which I guide you is filled with deep peace. This does not mean you will never take action. It does not mean I will never ask you to enter something new. But it means this. Every step will come from inner fullness, not pressure, from trust in me, not anxiety, from joy, not fear. I am not calling you to work harder. I am inviting you into more of my presence, more clear understanding, and more joy in simply knowing that you are completely mine without carrying the burden of results. You already know what pressure produces. Exhaustion, shame, and separation. Now I want to show you what freedom produces. New thoughts, gentleness toward others, true closeness, and a quiet peace that remains. This message of freedom, this quietness I am giving you, is not only meant for you. Think of 3 people you know who may truly need this simple truth, and find a way to share it with them. We run on viewer support only. For exclusive member-only content, scan the QR or see the pinned comment. God bless you.